Hi, pretty
Peppa, what do you think you're doing?
I'm doing a skincare routine.
No, you're not. Those are too expensive for you. And you took them from my room.
But Mommy, today is photo day. I need to look preppy for the shoot. Everyone else will be using it.
I don't care. You look perfect as you are. Look, this says anti-aging. You don't have any wrinkles. Drunk elephant moisturizer. Tree hut watermelon scrub. Too expensive.
But please, just for today.
No buts. End of discussion. If you must wash your face, use this.
Wait, what?
Baby soap on photo day. Are you kidding? My mom must be joking, but this isn't April Fool's. Why does she get to use it but I wasn't allowed? That's so unfair. I had to call Suzy.
Hey, Queen.
Suzy, emergency.
What's wrong?
My mom banned me using skincare. No drunk elephant, no Sol de Janeiro, not even tree hut.
What? No way. But school photo is today, and it's going in our yearbook.
I know.
And everyone will be using skincare. You don't want to be the only one left out.
Help me, help me.
Okay, chill. Actually, you know what? You can use mine. I've got Mario Badescu, Glow Recipe, Lineage, Bubble, and more.
Really? Are you sure? They're like really expensive.
Girl, stop. That's what BFFs are for. I'll bring it with me. Be there soon.
See, Suzy is literally the best BFF ever. I knew I could always count on her. Or so I thought. Because I didn't know was that she was about to scam me.
Wait, I did say I'd lend Peppa my skincare, but like, this small bottle is literally $60. And Peppa's got a really big face, so she's going to use it all up. I can't let that happen. Oh, I have an idea. Let's see. Drunk Elegant, Mario Batty, Bobble, Close Enough.
That'll be $5.
$5? But I thought this is a dollar store.
Not everything is $1 at the dollar store.
What? That's so sad. Fine. I'm literally just got scammed. Peppa, I brought the goods.
Suzy, you're a lifesaver. Wait, the bottle looks kind of weird. Is this Drunk Elephant or Drunk Elegant?
It's a collab, limited edition. Stop asking questions and try it on.
The bottle smelled like foot cream. It didn't smell right, but I was so desperate. What's the worst that could happen, right? So, ouch, Suzy, this is spicy. It burns.
That means it's working. Just let it do its magic. You'll be golden in no time. Why don't we go thrifting? You need a distraction anyway.
I was starting to get mad at Suzy because she didn't even care that my face was burning. A BFF isn't supposed to do that. But at the same time, it was true that we still needed an outfit for the school photo. So I said yes. But guess who we bumped into inside?
Candy, what are you doing here? Don't you only shop at Lululemon?
I do. To be honest, this place is a bit too cheap for me, but I'm looking for a vintage vibe today. Something iconic.
Whatever.
OMG, look Suzy, I found the perfect outfit.
Wow, that's so preppy. Try it on.
Let me see. This is the one I was looking for.
Hey, I was holding that.
So, I don't see your name on it. Besides, I saw it at a distance before you did.
You can't do that. Give it back to Peppa. She had it first.
No, I don't think I will. Finders keepers.
Peppa, what should we do?
Candy really thought she could just snatch that outfit, and I wouldn't do anything about it. I might be nice, but I'm definitely not a pushover. Time to show her what's up. Hold on, I have an idea. Excuse me, can you check the cameras, please?
Sure.
Candy was about to come and pay, so I really hoped this was going to work.
Hurry up, I want this.
And let me tell you, the manager was definitely not happy with how rude Candy was.
Sorry, but you took that outfit from this girl. She should be buying it.
Candy's smug smile dropped faster than my grades. I knew she was cooked.
What? But how do you even know that?
Because you were caught in 4K.
I can't believe this. Gosh, you're such a Karen. Fine, whatever. Take it. I don't want it anyway. It's so ugly. I'm going to Lululemon. This place is so mid.
And just like that, she left without saying goodbye. We won. We actually won.
Girl, that was so smart. You slayed so hard.
But just as we were celebrating, disaster struck again because my face started to itch. Suzy, my face, it's burning.
Let's see. Oh no, it's so red. Why is it so red?
Really? Let me see. No, I look like a tomato.
Honestly, it's not even that bad, kind of.
I knew Suzy hadn't been completely honest with me, and I was mad at her because I was in so much pain. Suzy, tell me the truth. Did you give me drunk elephant, or did you give me drunk elegant? Suzy looked away. I knew something was off.
I have a confession to make. Actually, I bought the skincare products from the dollar shop.
The dollar shop? Are you kidding me?
I'm so sorry, Peppa. I thought it would work just as well.
Why would you think it was going to work? It's the dollar shop. You literally put $1 skincare on my face. Why?
Actually, it was more like $5. And plus, the real one cost $60. And you have a big face, Peppa. I didn't want you to use it all up.
I was so mad, not only because my face was red like a tomato, but because my BFF had betrayed me once again. And now we were late for the school photo. I ignored Suzy the whole way and covered myself with a hoodie as we got to school because I didn't want anyone to find out about my rash.
Peppa, please, let me fix this. Here's all my real skincare. You can have it.
I was so mad, I took it all, even the bag.
Wait, not the bag. It's limited edition.
You said that about the $1 skincare too, remember?
Oh,
Hey you guys, what's wrong?
Nothing, except Suzy just tried to unalive me with $1 skincare products.
For real? Is that why your face is so red? We need to fix this ASAP in the bathroom.
I couldn't believe Suzy betrayed me once again, and it took forever. But I finally removed all the dollar shop skincare, but my face was still red. I needed a miracle. I took out Suzy's bag and used the concealer, the foundation, the mascara, the lip gloss to cover up the rash. And to my surprise, it worked. The glow up was real.
Wow, girl you look so pretty. Pretty Peppa.
Thanks, Rebecca. You look so pretty too. We are Pretty Peppa and Pretty Rebecca. Now let's go take that school photo.
Wait, Peppa, is that really you?
Hi, Candy. What's the problem?
Why do you look so?
so gorgeous. Peppa looks amazing because she used my skincare.
I was still mad at Suzy, but for now I figured I'd better deal with Candy first. And for a moment, Candy was speechless. Then she came to her senses.
No, clearly put on lots and lots of makeup. And that's not allowed because Madame Gazelle specifically said no makeup for the school photo.
What are you even talking about? You literally have makeup on as well.
Mine's different. It's so much lighter than Peppa's. Mine's hardly noticeable, but Peppa's is like right in your face.
Just say Peppa looks better.
No, that's not true. Peppa, you didn't even follow the rules. You're going to be in big trouble.
I was going to say something back, but I worried that she might go and tell the teacher.
Don't worry, she's just jealous because Peppa's stunning and she can't stand it.
Attention everyone, line up, time for the school photo. Remember, this is for the yearbook, so no funny faces.
Everyone gathered around, and I thought everything was going to go smoothly. That is, until Madame Gazelle saw me.
Peppa, what is this? Did you put on makeup?
Madame Gazelle, I can explain. But before I could even say anything, she cut me off.
Peppa, I'm so disappointed in you. You know the rules, no makeup allowed at school, especially not during the school photo shoot. You're better than this.
That really hurt. I was only putting on makeup to cover up my rash. But Madame Gazelle wouldn't even give me a chance to explain. And now the whole class was looking at me. I felt my face turn red, even redder than the rash. if that was even possible.
I knew it. I told you, Peppa. This is what you get for not following the rules.
You too, Candy.
What?
You heard me. You to Candy. You need to remove your makeup as well.
No, but Madame Gazelle, I don't have makeup. I always look this pretty. It's my natural look.
I wasn't born yesterday, Candy. You both need to remove all makeup and make it quick. We're about to start.
I didn't know what to do. I had to remove all my makeup, and then the whole class was going to see my rash hidden beneath.
Gosh, Madame Gazelle is so strict. Like, she wouldn't even listen to you.
I know, girl, you must feel terrible.
I was fighting so hard to hold back my tears. I didn't want Rebecca and Suzy see me like this, and especially not Candy. Can you imagine how much she would make fun of me if she knew that I had cried?
Actually, Peppa, Suzy and I came up with a plan.
Yeah, hear us out. So we'll stand next to you on each side during the photo shoot, and we'll hide your face from getting the photo taken.
After thinking it through, I thought it wasn't a terrible idea. And at that moment, it felt like the only solution. So I finally started removing my makeup. But just as everything was going well, my Karen teacher shows up.
Peppa, what's taking so long? Stop stalling. The photographer is waiting.
Madame Gazelle came in, and then she saw the rash on my face.
What happened to your face?
Tears started streaming down my face. I really couldn't help it this time. But then I thought, no, it's not my fault. She's the one that wouldn't let me explain and just assumed. So I wiped away my tears and stood tall, because it was not my fault. I knew I had to be brave in this moment. Madame Gazelle, I wasn't trying to break the rules. As you can see, I have a rash on my face, and I didn't want to look like this in the school photo, because the photo goes in the yearbook forever. I didn't want to be known as the girl with the red face for the rest of my life. Madame Gazelle looked surprised I would talk back to her like that, but this time she didn't seem angry.
But why didn't you say something sooner?
Because you yelled at me in front of everyone. You embarrassed me in front of the whole class. How was I supposed to tell you? Madame Gazelle's face softened. I could tell she realized that she was wrong.
You are right. I should not have assumed so quickly. And I was wrong to shout at you like that. I'm very sorry, Peppa.
Suzy and Rebecca stood there watching, shocked and frozen. I guess they've never seen their friend clap back at a teacher like this. So, do I have to take the photo looking like this?
Absolutely not under these circumstances. I will allow you to put on makeup. We'll call it a medical cover-up. Suzy, Rebecca, help her reapply and make it pretty.
Holy moly, what did I just witness? That was crazy.
I can't believe you stood up to Madame Gazelle like that. Girl, I'm speechless.
Yes, Slay, you are so brave. I'm actually jealous.
So, we went back, but this time, it was with tears of joy.
Wait, what's going on? Madame Gazelle, why is Peppa still wearing makeup?
Peppa gave me a perfectly valid reason. That's why she is allowed. So unless you're also able to provide a valid reason, I suggest you mind your own business.
Excuse me, that's so unfair. Why does Peppa get to wear makeup but I can't? What could possibly be the reason? I need to know because I want to look preppy in the school photo.
Nobody answered her. Everyone just watched.
Actually, I don't care. I'm going to sue the whole school.
Suzy, Rebecca, and I looked at each other and laughed. The angrier Candy got, the more we laughed. Finally, we took our class photo.
Say Preppy.
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 Just hurry up and take the photo. I don't even look good anyway.
Smile, please.
I can't. The world is against me. Everyone is so mean.
My yearbook photo came out perfect. I looked glowing. Suzy and Rebecca looked amazing too. And Candy, well, she looked miserable. The only person who wasn't smiling. Thanks guys for helping me out today.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh, and Suzy, since you scammed me using the dollar store, I'm keeping your skincare products, the real ones.
Ouch, but fair enough.
Peppa, your yearbook portrait looks amazing. See, just like I said, You don't need any skincare products.
Oh boy, if only she knew. Comment if you think you should be allowed to use skincare products or not. Have a nice day, pretty Peppas.